Welcome to my channel. First, I want to welcome the new subscribers. I am glad you are here. A special shout out to the one and only Nix of Nix Notations. Okay, hold on. As I stated, for the newbies, I do have a couple giveaways going. For the tray giveaway, which is only open to the USA. You just comment on any of my videos. You don't know which one I will pick. However, for the other giveaway, which is uniquely yours down under diamond painting. Now that is sponsored by me, not by them. You'll get it in a way of a gift certificate. It'll be enough to get a diamond painting of your choice. No more than $100 in the small size, sorry. That you have to comment on a particular video. It will be the video of me unboxing a painting from them. Now, whoever gets this gift certificate, I encourage you to use a code from one of the affiliates. There are many about. Do not use mine because, it wouldn't make no sense, right? I'm doing the giveaway. I'm not doing it till you use my code. So I just asked you to find a different person. In meantime, I do have a code. It will be listed below. Go check it out. Remember, uniquely down under has layaway. Also, their prices, keep in mind, are in their money system. So, if you see one for 100, it's not going to be 100. If you use PayPal, it's going to do it automatically, convert it to whatever money exchange for whatever country you're in. They also have layaway. So, I encourage you to go check it out. Now, I'm not moving. I was going to leave, and she would have had to go on into a nursing home. She cannot live alone. She's a junk food eater so bad that she's become malnutrition. Now, in all fairness, we had a talk with her. And like I told her, I says, I understand that prior to me coming here, you couldn't cook, stand up long enough to cook, so you were getting stuff that you could pop in the microwave. I says, I get that. The problem is that the stuff you were buying had no nutritional value, and now it's affected your eyesight. It is affecting your kidneys. You're extremely anemic. I explained to her, I'm not trying to keep the ice cream and fruit from her, but she has to be reasonable about it. $600 a month is not a reasonable price to pay for food in 1 month. It just isn't. I says, she was arguing that fruit is healthy. I says, yes, it is. But if that's all you're eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacks, if that's all you're putting in your mouth, you're going to be malnutrition because fruit doesn't have all the vitamins you need. A special thank you to Nix for being a sounding board. That original video I did delete. I actually made it in a fit of anger. I think it might have scared her because that night I told her, I says, look, I'm going to go walk on one of the trails. I'll be back in about 30 minutes. Well, I left the garage door open. And one of the neighbors saw that it was open, the car was gone, called the police. Well, I'm sure they knocked. When they didn't answer, they came in. They asked her if she lived alone. She says, no, my daughter lives with me. She just went to get something. He asked, is there somebody here to take care of you? She says, yeah, my daughter. I explained to her, I know you're used to handling your financial stuff. But Mom, you did it the same way. You got yourself so much debt. I says, I can't believe how many credit cards you have. And you insist on paying them. And the problem is, you got more coming out, even with your reverse mortgage, that I've been having to take my whole check, pretty much, put it in your account just to cover it. I can no longer do this. I have to save money for when she passes. I explained to her, if I keep doing that, when you pass, I'll end up homeless because I have no money back up. You might want to know what my game plan is. Well, I had to give up my Section 8 to move up here. I'll never get that back. Granted, I would get $1,000 in California, but you can't rent a room in California for less than $1,500 in San Diego or anywhere in California. Even in Arkansas, when you only get it, I took the 200 cut coming up here. I can't rent a room. I says, Mom, my plan is to save majority of my money, and hopefully when you pass, I'll have enough money to buy a small motorhome. I then called my brother. So I told her, I says, if you insist, I says, it can't do anything to you but harass you. So you need to concentrate on just household expenses, your car insurance, your cable, things like that. Because if you insist on paying them and you write checks to them and you haven't got the money to pay for it, you're going to have to suffer the consequences. I can't bail you out. I just can't. So, you think about that and you let me know. Well, I think the cops scared her so bad that she actually sat down, figured out what her household expenses are. And so far she's been behaving. Because I told her, I said, you will suffer the consequences. You're a grown woman. I can't bail her out. I get 800 a month. I'm giving her 7. It was either that or when I went out the other day, when I got back, I found her sitting on the bed. You'd have thought the world had just fell in. And asked her what was wrong, and she was telling me 34. That 34 is 3011. POA called, said her checking account was frozen. I said, okay, we'll just have to go get it unfrozen. Get dressed. Oh, I don't want to. I says, well, you got no choice. You got bills coming in. They're not going to get their money. You're going to get, it's going to be a big mess. So I get her dressed. I says, first place, let's hit the bank. So we get to the bank. Her account ain't frozen. What had happened, her old debit card she had lost, and we had put a stop on it and got a new one. The old debit card was hooked up to POA, her POA. And that's why they got that notice. I just went ahead and got the cash out. We went there, and we got that straightened out. I paid it. And that's when they tell me she's got a utility bill that came back. I says, see, Mom, this is what happens when you insist on paying them. I says, can you hold on to the first? I will be down to pay it in cash. Luckily for her, they would. But they'd let her go from February to now. So now it's quite a bit. It's almost $200. I says, I'm going to pay this. I says, I'm going to pay to have these people come. Our garage is so full of these big old boxes, and we can't get them in the trash can. I says, we're going to have them hauled away. You got to have the paint hauled away. You got to have that old chair hauled away. So we're having that done on the 1st. I says, I got that covered. I says, but you could pay to have the car. I says, it's got to get oil change. So I am really, 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 really hoping that she realizes I mean business. If she continue, they can't go after her. They can't garnish her check. They can't put a lien on the house that's already a lien from reverse mortgage. So they're just SOL. And I says, you want to handle your own finances, Mom, but how you got into this mess? I says, you got bills. You forgot about them. You did pay your taxes. But yet I found a check. You had written that to him, but then you forgot about it. I said, you could decide what you pay and you don't pay, but you do need help. So you don't forget. I mean, that's just the reality. It's going to happen to me. It's going to happen to everybody. There's going to come a time in your life where you have to have help with daily stuff. I says, I'm trying to keep you out of a nursing home. I says, I want the time, when the time comes, for you to be able to die in your own home, in your own bed, but you're fighting me. I says, you fought me with taking the doctors that you need to go to. that now they don't even want to take you. They will not accept you. They've done with you. She just no shows too many times, counseling too many times. So now we got to go start. She's lost her Medicare card. So I had to get that. So we're waiting. And now she's got a damn bump in her breast. She's beaten cancer several years ago. She's been cancer free. I told her, I says, I don't think it's something major we need to worry about. But we got to get it checked out. Hold on a minute. Hello? Okay, sorry folks. Okay, what number shall I do now? E. Okay, so that's enough of that. But I just want to talk about something right here about this monkeypox. People, don't panic. I mean, I think the government is overreacting because I researched. It's very similar to measles. So if you've had vaccinated against measles, they're saying it'll probably also protect you from this monkeypox because they're so similar and so close together. Secondly, it's not like COVID. You're not going to get it through the air. It's through bodily fluid. You have to have bodily fluid contact to get it. So I don't think that's going to be anything, and I think they're wrong in trying to scare you. Anyways, that's it for today. I'll catch you later.